definitely causes the more added stress is, well, the phones, like you said, but with the phones brings isolation. And the more isolation you have, the more you want friends, but the more you're like, well, but I'd rather just go on my phone. So just having that isolation, it then brings along the introvertness, which is not wanting to interact with people.
You are definitely, well, you're more of an introvert, obviously. Your younger sister is much more of an extrovert. I think between the two of you, you balance out into some sort of a happy medium, where she's just way out there on the extrovert scale and you're really, really introverted. And I think you prefer it that way. I'm not sure. What are your thoughts about being introverted?
I mean, there are definitely I know for sure that like all of my role models, like my movie and TV show role models, are so extroverted and like very out there and spontaneous, but it's just I'm not that way, and I kind of want to be that way in a way, but I just don't, and I prefer I like being like introverted like I am, but I guess there's just sometimes where I'm like, hey, I just want to be out there.
Like if you could, you would just get up and flip a switch and you'd be an extrovert if you could for a day or for whatever time period. Interesting. So we come back to media and what you see on media as kind of like the social ideal, and you think that that's what you aspire to.
Well, it's not the social ideal, because the people that I always have as role models in my life and the media are extroverts that are weird, and like not extroverts in a good way, but extroverts in a bad way. Like they're the class clown or they're the weird one in the group. They're known for being like goofy and spontaneous. So it's not extrovert like I want to be cheerleader or something. It's just extrovert as I want to be goofy and spontaneous and weird.
Okay. Well, and you can be that. You just have to get over the shyness.
The fear. Yeah.
Maybe it doesn't work that way. I don't know.
Yeah.
I don't know. I had to get over it myself. I know I was very, very shy going through probably up into high school. When I got into high school, I got in with some friends. We were band geek. There's no question. I was a nerd. I was a geek. I was totally in that spectrum. I was great at math. I was great in school. I was in the band. I mean, I was totally in that area. And so I was very introverted. But then something happened in high school, and I don't know what the trigger was, but we decided, throw caution to the wind, and we just became weird and out there. And we would, I was telling you the other day that we used to play the stripper in band, and then my friend Ron and I, we stripped. We actually stripped in front of the band. I mean, that kind of stuff you don't do that in high school, but we did. It was just to be able to throw caution to the wind like that and not worry about being inside your head. You're just kind of doing it. You're in the moment. It's very freeing. I could see how it also would lead to risky behaviors, which you don't necessarily want, but I think, you take the good with the bad, but I don't want any risky behaviors, but I also sometimes want you to be free and throw caution to the wind and have a good time without having to overthink it and analyze it and get anxious about it and, just kind of be in the moment.
Yeah, and I'm like the opposite of that. So it's really, I tried to be that way, but it's just really difficult for me.
Yeah.
So.
No, I get it. Something happened. I don't know what it was for me, but it turned around. And even when I was in college, I became more introverted again. But then again, I don't know. I think when I got my first job at the software company, I had to travel around the country and do a lot of presentations. Speaking in front of people, that really got me out of my comfort zone. And it helped me to just say, screw it. Throw caution to the wind again and just do it. Just do my job, do my presentations, make it as funny as possible, as engaging as possible, as informative as possible, and do a very darn good job. Mm-hmm. And it stuck.
Yeah, and I know I'm trying to get out of my shell a little bit more. Like I wanted to. I'm going to be trying out for the fall play that's going to be happening at my school next year. So. that's definitely something that I never would have wanted to do before, but the play interests me. So I was like, you know what? Just gonna screw it. Don't care. I'm just gonna do it. I really want to do this. So hopefully that motivation sticks through and I end up getting in the play, but you never know.
I think you're making incredible strides at taking yourself out of your comfort zone. What did you do tonight? That was way out of your comfort zone.
Yeah, I went to a sports meeting. I am not a sports person, and I went to a sports meeting for lacrosse. And yeah, that was scary, but I was like, maybe it's not going to be too bad, but
And did you enjoy it? I mean, you met somebody there already, so
yeah, so it wasn't bad.
It wasn't bad. No.
Yeah.
Sports aren't scary.
Well, we're going to end it on that note. So
yeah, I'm not sure we came full circle back to depression and anxiety, but we can end it. Otherwise, this is going to go on all night, and I know the Chaos crew is going to be home here very soon, so our silence will be fleeting. So anyway, Emma, you are amazing, and I love you, and I hope that you got something out of this podcast.
Yes, I definitely did, and I hope you did too. So.
I sure did. Talk to you later.
Bye.
If you're noticing signs of depression and anxiety, get some help. There are a wide variety of therapy, support groups, and other resources available. Talk with your doctor to get started or contact adaa.org. That's the Anxiety and Depression Association of America. That's adaa.org. In many areas of the U.S., you can simply dial 211 to get a referral to someone who can help and can be connected directly with someone quickly if necessary. If you're having an immediate need, call 911 or your local emergency services.
If you like this podcast, please click the like button so more people can find our podcast. Don't forget to subscribe so you can get updates when the latest episode drops. If you have any questions, comments, or feedback, you can email us at dad@growingwithgirls.com. And of course, more information can be found at our website, growingwithgirls.com. Speak at you next time!
I don't think my microphone is working again.
Whoops.